What are you whispering? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. What? Okay.
That was Spring Breakers, but if it was ASMR.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I feel like, okay, hold on. Throw. Wait. Earring. Hi. I don't know if you noticed. We're in costume.
Yeah.
What are we dressed up as, Ronnie? You go.
I'm a cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is
Okay.
the Angels, though.
Angels, cowboy. Angels, cowboy.
Hell yeah. Losing team on the... Yep.
We
Losing
initially
team
wanted
for real.
Ronnie to dress up as a... Well, I initially wanted Ronnie to dress up as a devil. But it was okay, because we couldn't really find the pieces for that.
I, actually don't know where I put the ears.
Yeah.
They're somewhere inside here. You know where? They might be in there.
And
With my parents, because I put some of my
yeah,
stuff with
okay.
my parents.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, there's...
I wouldn't be surprised, because, like,
possibility.
wasn't it with them in Arizona before?
No.
Okay, never mind. That's just... Oh, no, it was, like, before we moved. Before you moved.
Like, what do you mean?
From your childhood home.
Oh, no, like, they just moved it from there to here.
The childhood home to here?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
from the childhood home?
No.
No?
I got this in Boston. I got this...
Oh, that stuff. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I got that in Boston.
It's just with them. Never mind.
So it might be in there because I gave them a few of my boxes to hold on to.
Okay. Well, then we have to look.
I have to search.
We have to search, cause, yeah. Well, I'm like a wizard, warlock person, magical.
You're a witch.
Oh, I mean, I can be a witch too.
You could be an angle or a devil.
I can be your angel, your devil, your witch, your warlock, your wizard, your magical guy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell.
Ooh, is that a plane?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it it's a bird, it's a plane. It's a witch. It's a bitch.
It's Miss USA. I had to say it. Sorry.
You had to say it. It's okay.
It's on the tip of my tongue, so I just had to get it out.
It's on the tip.
I'm on my tiptoes, trying to see past my ego.
Oh, happy October.
Important.
It might not be October when you're listening to this, but for us, it's October. So it's October. So happy October. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this FaceTiming? Guys, live answer. What is up? You are live on the podcast. Welcome. Hi. What is going on?
Damn it! Say your piece. Okay, maybe I'll just tell you about this later.
Wait, I can pause the podcast. The podcast is about to be paused. Love you guys. We're going to pause. This is so important. So basically, something crazy is happening in our lives, and that's all that I can really think of.
Yeah. Anyways. Hey
Hi.
guys.
We're back. Feeling like a witch. Feeling like a warlock. Feeling like a mage. Oh my gosh. Sister mage. I'm your sister mage.
Sister mage.
Okay, so on Saturday, which was 2 days ago for us, I was dressed up as a snow king. Very magical. Very... Lots of layers. I had like a nightgown on, but it was very elegant. So I put a belt over it, and then over the belt, to hide the buckle, I put one of Ronnie's ties. Thank you, Ronnie. It was a black tie.
You're so welcome.
And then I had this robe on, but it flips inside out. It becomes a white robe. But I have it on as a black one right now. And I did that. Felt very magical. I had like the princess glove things, like the ones that go over your finger, and then there's like a triangle on the back of your hand. Love those. Those are great. Ronnie was dressed up as my mage, a part of the royal court, the king's mage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you have anything more to explain on that front?
Lots of layers.
Lots of layers. Do we want to
LOL,
talk a little bit
lots of
more about
layers.
those layers?
No. There was just a lot of them.
Shall we explain? Okay. So it was Sierra's birthday. Happy birthday, Sierra. Big 22. So old. I say that as if we are not also 22 and turned 22 before Sierra. It's anyways, but like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So much time has passed for us. Anyways, but like it was Sierra's birthday. We went over. That's why I was dressed up as a king. That's why Ronnie was dressed up as a mage in my royal court. So that happened. It was lovely. It was gorgeous. We helped set up. We were helping Sierra dress up as Medusa.
I did our makeup.
Yeah, had her fucking like absolutely inside of some fishnets. It was crazy.
I should have taken pictures of. I think she has pictures, but
Yeah, absolutely. She was taking selfies. I know that for sure.
no, yeah, she was.
She was like sensory overload. It was great. Her head looked like a thumb
It was really funny.
inside of a fishnet. It was very Patrick like. What else? Okay, and then what I was getting to. So we were most definitely having so very much fun. We had drinkersons. We made some Jello shots previously. There was
Earlier in the
one
week.
with tamarindo.
The Smirnoff spicy tamarind.
Yeah, Smirnoff spicy tamarindo. And then we had that with orange Jello. Mm-hmm. And then we had the green lime Jello shots. We made that with vodka. But Sierra decided that we needed to put more vodka because we were following a general recipe based off of ones that we've made before, not an actual recipe. We were just like, we know this, we're gonna do like a 1-to-1 ratio of like Jello to alcohol.
Yeah.
And then we did a 1-to-1 and Sierra was like, not enough, no. And so Sierra put more and more and more. It was like one of those massive like handles of Tito's. And she just held it upside down.
How many of us were
The
scared?
Jello was so clear. It was barely green. It was like it was the idea of green.
It was the idea of green.
It was the thought of green. It was the afterthought of green, honestly.
Yeah.
And then when you would open them, it was like they did not set at all.
No, they were liquidy as hell.
And then if you
Oh my God, it was
tried
bad,
to drink them,
actually.
it was just thick water.
No, yeah.
Well, it was thick vodka, thick green vodka.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that was vile. But it was very on brand for Halloween. Ronnie had a lot,
And then,
maybe a little too much.
and that's okay. Things happen. And so, I'm not.
Yeah, it
And-
was yak time to say the very least.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but then he said it anyways.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, stuff happens and you grow.
Life happens. Like
Anyways.
fun happens, and fun sometimes is not rewarded with happy little treats. Sometimes fun is rewarded with negativity, and we block it out. It didn't happen.
Anyways, it looked really good. My
No,
outfit
Ronnie
was
looked
fine.
so good. So basically, Ronnie was quadruple layered up. Ronnie had this like bodysuit on, and then over the bodysuit was a dark like velvety material
I don't
shirt.
know what kind of material it is.
Velvety. We're just gonna say velvety because
It feels like
it feels like velvet.
but not.
I'm not sure it's real.
completely.
But I don't know what technically defines velvet, so don't quote me on any of this. Over that was a Dickies shirt. It's a much longer one. Then on top of that, we were doing sort of Renaissance vibes for the mage look. So we did a triple belt. There was a what do you call the one with the holes? Lots of holes in it.
An eyelet, a single eyelet.
We had a single eyelet belt, and then we also had just a black Carhartt belt, and then just a brown leather belt in between, and we had those layered up, and we put some scrunchies over Ronnie's sleeves.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
I realized. I just
didn't bring?
when you said it, I was like, oh my God, that's what we didn't do.
It's okay, it still looked good.
We just did that in the trial.
Yeah. Ronnie forgot to bring because Ronnie was also doing
No, I
Sierra's
had
makeup
them.
and Daph's hair.
I had them. I literally just forgot.
There was just too much to
I
do.
just
Ronnie was
forgot.
helping everyone else get ready, and Ronnie was like, "Oh shit, I didn't get ready." So,
It's okay.
but then we got ready and we
Yeah,
looked
and then we was late.
amazing.
So
So
it's
it doesn't
fine,
matter.
balance
Like
it
it literally
out.
doesn't matter. Yeah, lots to drink. It went crazy, crazy, crazy. But then as soon as it was all pwed and gone, we had a great time. Otherwise, Sierra was sleeping on the floor where her dog sleeps on the floor. It was so great. Because like I looked in the kitchen and then I just see someone's legs peeking out under the table and I was like, who died? who died? And I look, it's just Sierra. And I was just like, oh no, is she out? I need to make sure she's on her side. What if she needs to yak? What if she needs to yak? And so I need to keep her on her side so then she yaks in a place that is yucky, but not in her mouth. So I looked and she was just on her phone. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's just doing that though. So that's okay though. What else? We had a lot of really fun stories to tell each other. All of our friends were stumbling and tumbling, and it was really cool.
Happy birthday, Sierra.
Happy birthday, Sierra. Thank you for stumbling and tumbling with us every single time, and thank you for doing it the best, because you do it while being extra hot.
Yes.
Love you so much.
Hearts.
Hearts. Oh, we didn't tell everyone what we're consuming. So I'm going to start. Mine is yet again in my little corgi sippy. It is the same margarita strawberry mix that we got last time. It's just the leftovers from the party. We didn't realize that we had so much left. Anyways.
It's because I put the flask inside my... Because I also had like a fanny pack.
Fanny pack with the belt. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Because I also had like a keffiyeh under it to like cinch the waist a little and stuff.
Since the waist,
And
have
then-
like the garment thing going on.
And then, but I had this bag that it's like it's color blocked. And it's leather and it's handmade by a small shop owner in San Diego. And so I had that because it just matched the vibe. And then but I had it in my flask, and I forgot about my flask.
So we have a little left over, to say the least. It's very good though. I have it iced. And then, what do you have, Ronnie?
You made it. I don't know. What did you make again?
It's Kool-Aid with tequila.
And how much did you put in?
Well, it's like a kind of chubby shot glass, and I put 1 1/4 shots of that with a healthy amount of Kool-Aid. I put enough Kool-Aid that it's pretty damn sweet. Not that like I enjoy that much, but I was just really scared to taste the alcohol. But that's also kind of just a me thing. Like, you don't all have to do that. I get scared because if I taste it too much, then I'm like, ooh, then I'm gonna start feeling nauseous.
No, yeah, it can't be like super strong.
It has to be like the essence. It has to be like fragrant.
It has to be the essence. It has to be the vibe. It has to be the aura.
Oh, you, he looking at that aura. Oh, you. Who fucking cares about the size you wear? Who does?
Period.
Because if they do,
Go
they
ahead.
suck. Yeah, literally go to hell. Anyways,
Grow up. I don't know.
darn you to heck. You know what? Darn you to heck. If you care about the size that someone else wears, the devil wears Prada. Miranda Priestley, get out. What would Miranda Priestley think of these outfits? I feel like she would kind of eat mine up just a tiny bit, but then also tell me that my construction is absolutely wrong and horrible.
She would not like what I just came out in.
That makes sense. I like very Miranda Priestley type outfits.
Yeah.
That makes sense for me, though.
I like Andy's.
Andy is cute. I like. Very classy.
Ew.
But also, like, I don't know. I just like it. It's cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, hello again, my frisky friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rambling about things I read on Reddit. I wish I wasn't packing up my stuff from the place that I learned to love you. I wish I had never given up on all the compositions of our tunes. Now I'm sleeping until 4 p.m. Stayed up all night 'cause we just kept on singing Aura.
Yep.
Aura by Cupcake.
Thank you, Cupcake.
And in general, okay, this is something that I feel like is an important thing to address, especially in today's current music industry. That was really redundant by saying today's current. So, ignore that. Just today's music industry. I feel like it's relevant in terms of appreciating people who take their art seriously, but also know they don't. Cupcake is a wonderful example of that. Because it's like, as much as her lyrics are really raunchy and a lot of people really won't appreciate her lyrics at all, which
They're
is
so
like,
clever.
like, it's totally fair to not appreciate them because that makes sense. But y'all need to just like at least take the time to sit down and see how all of those different things are related to each other, because I feel like they're really not helpful, but like they're clever. They tie in with each other really well. And she tells stories really, really well.
I don't know how she... Because the thing is, it's like, yeah, you could like write a really raunchy song, but then it could be really bad.
Yeah, and
like,
it's not just
like,
trashy.
This is just, yeah. But like, it's different a little bit, just because it's just like, girl, where the hell did you come up with this?
No,
like,
I don't know.
Where did you come up with this?
Because like all of the stuff that she mentions are things that like, they're funny, they're raunchy, but I've never heard those things before. Like, they're so clever.
I saw a tweet that she said, and she was like, fun fact, Squidward's nose was actually supposed to be Pinocchio's nose, but then I googled Pinocchio's age and it said he was a minor, and then and she said, and I ain't on no pedophile shit, so I looked up Squidward and he was 41 years old, and I said he could get it. I was like,
Change the whole fucking song just for that.
I'm like, real.
Wow.
It's kind of beautiful, honestly.
You can't do anything but respect her for that.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's crazy. She's awesome.
I love her. One of my first birthdays in high school, like, so I think it was when I turned 15. My friends put pictures of Cupcake, 21 Pilots, and Mr. Peanut Man, on my locker for my birthday. It was kind of awesome. I think I still have the pictures. I just have to look for them.
Am I uncultured for not knowing who Mr. Peanut Man is?
Like Mr. Peanut, like you know, like the blue can of peanuts.
Oh, the Planters Peanuts guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That guy. Never mind. I know exactly who that is. I visualized that person, but I was like, shit. Is there like someone really important that I don't know who's Mr. Peanut Man?
Nope, just Mr. Peanut. That's him.
That's him. The Planters Peanut guy.
It was a picture of him with a monocle, and he was on a bike.
On a bike. Okay.
Yep. That's that. And then there was a picture of Cupcake.
Wait, was it the kind of bike that was like the one with the really big front wheel and the tiny back wheel?
Well, actually, it was like more like a tricycle.
Okay.
It was like one of the ones where you're like in the back. There's a seat in the back.
Yeah.
And then there's like you have to pedal one in the front.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
I
kind of like that.
I think I still have the photos. I just don't know where they would be.
If we find them, we'll show you guys.
I'll be sure to.
Unless we forget.
Which I might. I might.
So.
I'd be forgetful. So.
We be forgetting things. Often.
Often. Girl, I do this often.
Often.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so now that we have done our intro and hellos and I'm your host Brandon Amore.
And I'm your co-host Ronnie Red.
Yes. Today I did not write an intro thing because why write an intro thing when I could just be the intro? Look, our outfits, wonderful. we came here to present you guys with wonderful things to talk about. By wonderful things, I mean things that we're interested in.
Yep.
Is it interesting for you? Maybe.
Hopefully.
But if not, fuck you. So, aside from that, I'm going to get to the talking points section that I like to add, that I started adding recently because I think it's funny. So we're starting off. We were watching the new Slushy Noobs video earlier. What did we think of the new Slushy Noobs video earlier?
I want to play episode.
Episode is kind of crazy, but at the same time, I don't want to spend any money on episode.
I know, because
it's so expensive.
The reason why I'm watching them play is because they're spending the money, so I get to see the outcome.
Yeah. They spend the money for me.
Yeah.
And they do not hold back at all. It's crazy.
Thank God, because that's exactly what I'm watching for. Like,
it's like they're drowning in riches. Oh, no.
Well,
what if we saved you? What if we helped you?
If I'm watching the video, the money that you make off that video goes back to episode.
That's I get that. Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
So
we know.
Like, I'm helping you.
You should be thankful for me.
Because the biggest thing about episode is I just never had money.
No, seriously, like you can't do anything in episode or the Kim Kardashian game unless you pay every 5 seconds.
No, yeah.
Because it's like, choose your own adventure. You actually only get one option unless you pay money.
No, yeah. And it's like the worst possible option.
And you can only play one round every 3 to 5 hours.
No, like, what is that about? Like, that actually, like, that is what pisses me off, TBH.
Like, one section of the episode.
Because it's like, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? If I'm playing your game and I'm locked in, why are you disturbing me?
Why are you
disturbing me?
What's the point in stealing from me like that?
Because that's my only thing with episode. Because even when you do have all the gems and stuff like that, you still have to wait.
You do still have to wait.
It's like, okay, I paid all those gems for what? Still have to wait. Like and then the VIP thing, like $18.99 a month in this economy.
Oh, $18.99 a month is crazy.
That's insane for episode.
A Fortnite game pass is like a Fortnite battle pass is not even that expensive.
Like, I pisses me off so bad.
Like, this shit makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, so that's my thoughts and opinions.
Not a big fan of this at all. I think it's pretty silly, and this is why we watch YouTubers play instead, because I'm not going to spend my own money on that. The YouTubers that are willing to, they are doing a justice to the rest of society.
And I say thank God.
Thank God. And thank God it's Slushy Noobs. Okay, so for those of you who are not updated, we are playing a high school game thing.
They are, yeah.
They're playing a high school game sort of thing where it's
the
like
Mean Girl Challenge.
The Mean Girl Challenge, which is basically like 10 things I hate about you.
I was thinking it was like Mean Girls.
Oh, wait. Yeah. But I mean, kind of.
Because the list thing.
Oh, the list thing. Yeah.
That happens in Mean Girls. Where they go down the list.
It's also called the Mean Girl Challenge. So that's on me.
And then, I can hear it now. When they cross out everything with the sword on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hated that noise.
So their character is called Banana Summer. Banana Summer looks exactly like flashback Mary James Charles.
But also kind of looks like Halsey.
Yeah. And also Dua Lipa.
So it's like, just try to imagine that.
Banana Summer, Halsey Lipa.
Banana Lipa's... Yes.
Okay, and so we have fake boyfriend role. The fake boyfriend role is this dude named Drew. Oh, high voice. And he looks like KJ Appa. Can you double check? I'm really scared that I actually don't know what KJ Appa looks like.
No, because you're right. Because
KJ Appa's the one with like the red hair that but the red hair looks dyed. Mm-hmm. To anyone who likes KJ Appa, I'm sorry. This might not be for you. Oh. To anyone that does like KJ Appa, I'm so sorry that was my reaction.
Let me get
Here, I'll hold it closer to the camera. This is KJ Appa. For those of you who don't know who KJ Appa is, I don't get it. Like, for the people that get it, go you. But for me, I really don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't have much more to say about that. I'm just like not impressed.
He's just a guy.
His hair looks severely
literally
dyed.
just
His
a
hair looks
guy.
so dyed. It's insane.
Yeah, because he's, again, yeah. I don't like that hair.
Yeah. But Drew, Banana Summer's love interest, looks like KJ Appa. So that is one of the notes that I've taken. Aside from that, Banana Summer looks like... Oh, I said this earlier. Banana Summer looks like James Charles and Dua Lipa. So that means that she is James Charles Lipa. And we added James Charles Halsey Lipa
Yep.
to that.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Oh, and there's a new Fortnite update. So, okay.
Guys.
We need you to talk about your experiences with Fortnite update before I talk about mine. Go.
It's really cool. We were playing it a bit last night.
We almost got #1 victory royale, but I
so
accidentally
close.
passed away. It was
really
literally
close.
between me and someone else because Ronnie died, and I didn't have the time to reboot Ronnie because they would start attacking me.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was all over the place.
It was
TBH.
all over the place. It was so messy.
No, yeah. But it's okay.
But we're in the Fortnite mares moment, and so that means we have, what is it? We have the chainsaw. Chainsaw is crazy. It's so funny. You like sprint
like
with it
Saw.
over your head like then
They have the saw bomb things. Where
Yes.
It's just like Jigsaw. And he's just on his bike.
his little bike with a little helicopter thing.
And then he just looks for you. And if he sees you, he blows up. So he's like a creeper.
It's crazy. I like it.
But it's also really scary because then you hear
and the little giggles.
I like it.
What else? He That's what the giggles sound
Freaky
like.
Fields.
Oh yeah, Freaky Fields.
Why do they name it Freaky Fields?
I saw a TikTok earlier where it was like POV, you're playing Fortnite and you enter Freaky Fields, and it was just like it was a bunch of like porn sounds in the back, and it was like, oh, welcome, like like it sounded like the GTA strip club. It was great.
LOL.
What kind of freaky you talking about in Freaky Fields?
What kind of freaky is going on Freaky Fields? I'm scared of Freaky Fields.
They also have like the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin launcher thing, exploding bazooka.
Need to use that more, but I'll get back to you guys about that. Cause
Yeah.
when I used it once, it was really good.
I didn't use it, but that's also because I didn't pick it up. We're still working on the Iron Man gloves. They put away the jetpack, which, as sad as I am about the jetpack, I do appreciate that it encourages gameplay aside from jetpack dodging and whatnot, because that power-up was so crazy. I was not able to utilize it fully because I'm not going to claim to be that perfectly amazing at Fortnite, but because we were up against people that could use the jetpacks well whenever they had jetpacks, good luck to us.
Good luck,
night.
Charlie.
Like, kind of glad that it's gone. Maybe I'll regret saying that in the future, but we'll see, because I'm just interested to see how like everything is going to play out.
Yeah, there's
'Cause with
just too
only the
many
Iron Man stuff-
OP weapons.
Seriously, yeah. Way too many. It was just like kind of chaos at that point. And just like
Yeah.
so many explosions. So overwhelming. Really cool though.
Thank God though, because I hate trying to shoot people while they're in the air. The only time I can do is when I have the Iron Man gloves because I got auto aim on it.
Auto aim, yeah. And then the jigsaw with the flying thing. Crazy, because we were literally just using the jetpacks last night too.
No, yeah, so they just got rid of it overnight, I guess.
But you know what? That's okay. We need to learn how to play without
Hang
it.
in there, baby. Things are crazy, but I know your future's bright. Hang in there, baby. There's no maybe. Everything turns out alright.
Magical.
Sure, life is a. Sorry. Brendan's really good about holding a straight face, and he's a lot better at it than I am, because he can hold himself back from laughing. I, however, cannot. See, guys, I'm scared. Why is he looking at me like that?
Anyways. Banana summer. Yeah, I don't know. We love Slushy Noobs. For anyone who's not a part of the Slushy Noobs fan base, add yourself to the Slushy Noobs fan base. You're missing out. They have wonderful dynamics. And like Martin, he's great. Like, hold on. I have to sit up for this demonstration. Like, he'll look at you and then he goes like, oh, it's great.
Guys, how many of us are scared?
I love it.
Guys, how many of us are scared?
Your turn, Ronnie.
How many of us are scared?
Your turn, Ronnie.
My turn?
Yep.
I literally just said,
Your turn. Do it. Come on.
guys.
Come on. You have to do it.
I have to do it?
Yep.
Why?
Join me.
Join us.
Come on.
Leave
Come
your
on.
fields to flower.
Come on.
Join us.
Ronnie. Come on. Don't try to escape it with join us. You do it every single time.
I know, but you can't say join and then, because you know I'm going to say it every single time.
Come on.
I can't.
You have to. Okay, your turn. Go. Come on.
Yeah, hold on. This eyebrow's a little bit harder to lift up. I could do this one. See? Yeah. I did it with you.
What was that?
I did it with you.
What was that?
I'll do it again.
It was a little shoulder twitch. The idea of a shoulder twitch.
the idea of a shoulder twitch. It's like
Blake Lively would tell you to bring your shoulders.
she told me to bring the florals too, I guess.
The florals in your shoulders.
Don't show her some floral shoulder pads.
She's so scared of a floral shoulder pad. Her hair is so scary.
She turns into like from Camp Rock. It's too good.
Too good, love you. Don't take it personal, don't get emotional. You know it's the truth. I'm too good for you.
That song went so hard though.
That was so hard.
No, and then Demi going in the background, and then she just like, girl, what are you doing?
She's having her moment.
This was really funny though. It was really funny.
Ugh.
Because it's
I
like,
miss
girl,
those
everyone
Disney
saw
days.
you. Everyone saw you out of it for a second.
Wait, thinking about, I don't know why that made me think of this, but remember when Gabriella was hiding in the bathroom from Sharpay? And then
Like, what was that?
Okay, so imagine, guys, for everyone that's watching, my hand is the wall. My other hand, this is Gabriella behind the wall. And then, can you be Sharpay walking? You walk past right there, and then Gabriella comes out looking, she didn't see me. Like, girl,
What?
you were right in front of her. You were right in front of
What?
her, and then you peek out. The only reason you weren't seen was because of the camera angle. Girl,
Kenny Ortega, I need to have a conversation with you
Kenny
about
Ortega,
this.
I understand that you had a low budget, but like I feel
But,
like
like,
it was
come
within
on.
budget to change the camera angle or have her hide in a more reasonable place.
No, like, literally. Like, you could have had her hiding in the stall.
Vanessa Hudgens jump scare.
Could have had her hiding in the stall.
The stall would have been so good. Or, you know what? The other side of the wall.
The other side of the wall, just move her down a little bit so then you could still get the angle where she's not in the shot.
Like-
And then when you zoom out, boom, she's there, you know?
Or like have her peek in from there. Like, I
Exactly,
don't know,
like,
man.
come on. What were you doing, King?
Yeah. Oh, I did talk about the jetpack being removed. Okay, in Sky, we are also playing Sky. I feel like I've explained it before. I'm gonna say it again for those who don't know what it is. Sky, Children of the Light. Y'all better fucking play this game. It's so cute. There's
Awesome.
Aurora stuff. Like, there's an Aurora collab. There's a Little Prince collab. Now there's literally a Moomin collab. We're about to hit Days of Mischief, which is a holiday event. They have like limited time events, and then they have like seasons and whatnot. It's like Fortnite, but for cutesy little exploring flying game type people. If you played Journey growing up on your PlayStation, it's by the same makers. It's kind of the same game. Like, the game has like connecting history with itself, with both versions of the game, with Journey and Sky. Anyways, gorgeous. We're on season of Moomin. It's so cute. We just bought the season passes. So excited. We have like 75 days still in the season. Wonderful, exciting, amazing. The outfits are super duper cute, and it's super fun, and I'm excited to continue playing. That is our update. We have, I don't know.
It's really awesome, though.
Yeah, really awesome. I'm excited for the messages that it's going to like show to us. In general, I feel like it's cutesy wootsy. I like the stuff that Sky chooses. They choose very meaningful things. Oh, I think I mentioned this last time, but they raised like almost $300,000 for the Trevor Project, which was absolutely amazing. Love them during Days of Color. We participated in that event, so
yes,
we're a part of the good.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
That's how Charlie likes to say it.
Yeah. With autotune.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Love it. What are good colors for accent walls?
Well, I think it depends on what kind of vibe you're going for.
Okay, so let's start off by going with what kind of accent wall would you have? So, like, let's start off with just a flat out color. I feel like the only answer is going to be red.
Or black.
Red or black. Okay.
Also,
and you would just choose, like, that flat paint color? Mm-hmm. Sparkles?
No.
Okay.
If anything, I would do black and red.
Black and red. Okay. So black and red would be your not necessarily solid color. Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, I figured. I just feel like they needed to know.
Come on, guys.
I would choose a lavender and or lilac color. That or a sage green or moss green.
It's also gonna say green.
Like, I could also
specifically
do
like those ones because I like those ones better.
Yeah, or I could do a mustard yellow or like a rust. Mm-hmm. Those are nice. Just a lot of like the muted type colors, so I can bring out brighter colors somewhere else.
Also like dark brown.
Dark brown too. Yeah, that's good. Or just flat out black too. That would be good. Mm-hmm. I would say. Oh, I feel like I added a little bit more. Oh, yeah. What kind of accent walls are cool to you? So, follow-up question. Okay. So, I like the wood ones, like where people have like the wood paneling. Mm-hmm. And I don't care if it's done with like the stick-on wood pieces, because that's fine. It's your wall. Am I walking on it? No. I don't need it to be that sturdy as long as it stays on there and it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
Or easy to replace. And those ones are, because I know that those are like pretty thin and like there's literally just adhesive on the back. Love those. We saw that in like, what show? Worst Houses in America?
I was going to say, I think it was Worst Houses in...
Worst House in America?
Or Ugliest House.
Ugliest House.
Ugliest House in America.
Yes, Ugliest House in America. Lovely show. Amazing show. Their upgrades are so good. I really do like them.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
No weird wonkiness going on. Like, very clean, very well executed. But they did stick on wood panel looking tiles on the walls, and I liked it. And it worked out really, really well because it looked super natural. And yeah, I like those. I also like when the walls are like, This depends on like the way it's furnished. But I like when the wall has like multiple trims on it. So then like the wall is like split in half,
I was
and then
gonna
there's
say
like
the same thing because I was gonna say I like paneling at the bottom. Or
yeah,
at the top.
and like there's like those like little frames. There's nothing in the frames, but it just has like different like multiple frames throughout the wall, and like it becomes like large rectangles that make up the bottom portion with a like a really nice trim on top, and then you have like the plain color of your wall. And it's just like, it's really good for like putting picture frames up, or like putting a TV on that wall or something like that.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. Or it's like, it's good for lighting too. Like it makes the light look nice. Especially when you put it against that. Or like wall lights as well.
Yes.
Okay. In terms of home decor, what sort of weird things do you like?
Like, I like a lot of, I mean, it's not weird to have like a lot of tapestries. I just like having a lot of tapestries. I don't like bare walls.
Ooh, okay. So, oh my gosh. Can you look up, because I don't have my devices available, can you please look up, or can I please have your phone to look up? Thank you. I am looking up. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Safari. I found Safari. Okay.
Beautiful.
Now I'm looking up.
Looking. I'm trying to figure out what things are like considered weird in terms of like home decor. Cause like I feel like there's a few things that I like that most designers don't really end up liking and stuff. But I feel like everyone's like that.
No, I get that. But I imagine that your room would look like the divination classroom in Harry Potter. And that probably means absolutely nothing to you. I'm holding it up to the camera so people can see. Okay. Now it's Ronnie's turn to look at it. Lots of tapestries, lots of massive pieces of cloth and curtains secured in different ways under different like fixtures.
I'll show you my Pinterest board.
Yep. Like there's a chandelier from the ceiling, but from that chandelier you have a bunch of different like massive things hanging from the walls. This is amazing. I want your room to look like this, like a mix of this and the divination classroom that I just showed you. Like it's so
because I like a lot of like carpeting and stuff like that. Because I like having wood floors, but I don't like having like, I like having it relatively covered.
I like wood floors. I like tile floors. That's just me though.
Yeah, I love a brick wall.
That makes sense. I also do love a brick wall. I don't love a brick wall that sheds though. There's a difference. If there's a way to seal the brick wall, please seal the brick wall.
Exactly.
But I don't know. People have a lot of opinions about that, so I don't know.
Weird things for you.
Weird things for me. I like a lot of things hanging from the ceiling. It doesn't have to be like chandeliers necessarily, but like I it wouldn't work out in this room necessarily so much because there is a ceiling fan, but I want to have a lot of like, or like a solar system of like paper lanterns just hanging from my ceiling. They don't have to have lights in them or anything either. Like I just want them hanging from the ceiling so that I have stuff hanging from the ceiling. I like stuff like that, or just like really strange light fixtures. What is it? There's a few homes that I've seen that are like this, but I really do like the idea of a house being built around a tree. Maybe not even necessarily a tree house, but a house that was built around a tree.
Yeah.
Tree houses, I'm so down for that. I will not be in California if that's the case, though.
Yeah.
Love a tree house, though. Tree houses are awesome. What else? This isn't really weird, but for both of us, I know we can agree that we both love conversation pits.
Yeah.
Conversation pits are just ideal. Dangerous? Yes. But if designed properly, no. Because you can add a little gate. Little, like, cute little fence around it. That would be so cute. I also like really weird-looking furniture. I'd prefer if all of my furniture didn't look like furniture.
Yeah.
I want my furniture to feel like furniture, but look like crazy, absurd, oversized stuffed animals. And I also want my place to look somewhat Victorian, but not enough that I feel like my place looks haunted.
No, I get it.
very modern, but I want it to be like very modern, but the door frames themselves, they have to be like so wildly elegant, so unnecessarily really pretty.
Yeah, because I mean, I get it. I like a lot of alternative styles for home design.
Yeah.
But I also really love Spanish style home design.
Yeah.
So,
All this to say, we're gonna get really crazy cool room designs and stuff when we buy a house. I very consciously said when we buy a house, because we will buy a house. Other weird thing, I want my door to look like a bookcase.
no, yeah, we talked about this because we both want this.
We both want our rooms to look like bookcases or to be like hidden doors. Like I would be down to have mine be like a wardrobe. If the entrance to my room could be a wardrobe, that would be so amazing. I would adore that.
That means you have to go back into the closet.
Yeah. Closeted in my room. Anyways, so I mean, I think that that's really cool, but also very Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for Narnia's sake. And then on that front, I would also like my house to look somewhat... Okay, this makes it sound like it's really horrible, but I wouldn't mind if my house looked like Rainforest Cafe. Because it's like, in terms of like interior design, I feel like it's really fun to just have something so horribly themed that it looks like a theme park. Like, I kind of want to live inside a little theme park.
Yeah.
If that theme is arcade, cool. Like, if I were to live in an arcade house, that would be amazing. If I live in like a rainforest themed house, amazing. Or like a castle themed house, pirate ship themed house, like those are all amazing options that I would totally be down for. I just need to work on putting things together to like make that decor work out. It'll happen. It'll happen
Eventually.
Yeah. Need the time and money for that. Damn, goddamn. It'll happen. We're talking about it so that you guys know that it's going to happen, and we also are reminded that it's going to happen.
Pretty much.
Anything else on that front? Oh, I like... Okay. I like these. I don't love them. But those, like, garages where you park in the spot, and then, like, it lowers your car into the ground, and it seals over it. Amazing.
Really cool.
I would never want to pay for the maintenance on that, though. So that's why I wouldn't want it. No matter how rich I am, I would not want to pay for the maintenance on that.
Yeah, no.
What else? Garages that look like displays are cool. Like displays for your cars and whatnot. But then I feel like I just wouldn't want to use my cars.
Right,
So I would rather just have a garage be a garage. Clean, very nice,
organized,
super organized. Like all of the tools in the garage are on those what is it? Those tool display things that a lot of contractors use. Where there's like outlines of every single tool in each spot. Like it'll be like that.
Yes.
Clean like that, and it will always smell of Dawn dish soap.
Yep.
Yes. Stuff like that. I wouldn't mind a house aquarium. Don't want to do the maintenance on that. Again, there are so many things that I would love to have, but because I don't want to do the maintenance on it, like, I'm okay with not committing to it.
Yeah.
At least I'm honest about not wanting to do the maintenance.
No facts.
Because I'm like, I'm not going to pretend like I actually am 100% on a lot of these things. But that's just because of the amount of effort that would take otherwise.
I know pools are a lot of maintenance, but a pool is one I wouldn't mind sacrificing for because I personally love swimming and I can swim all the time. So I would be utilizing that bitch for...
My dad says that the pool is not nearly as bad as you would think.
Yeah. Makes sense.
He said that you can learn pretty much all of it from TikTok now.
Okay.
And then he also hired this dude to work on the pool at the house for a little bit. And he just had the dude teach him how to continue working on the pool. And that was it. And then he, like, the only things that he has to do, like, seriously with other people are just getting the maintenance on, like, the filters and whatnot and getting certain things replaced. But, like, otherwise, he could do all of it by himself.
No, yeah.
It's not too bad.
And luckily we live in California, so I'm not even, like, worried about, like, what it would be like for, like, the winter and stuff like that, because there's still, like, night swimming. You could do night swimming in California,
It'll be so fun.
every month out of the year.
Need a pool. Need a pool. That's a must. Would prefer to have an infinity pool.
Oh, I love an infinity pool.
Not always possible, but would prefer that. I think ultimately, in terms of like full big house moment, like 3-story house.
That's fair.
3-story house to go
Yeah.
crazy with it.
Just have a little fun.
Yeah, have a little fun like that. Arcade room, movie theater,
Obs.
outdoor bean bags.
Okay, see, I like outdoor furniture. I just get scared because I need to power wash it every single time before I sit on it.
I like the outdoor bean bags though, because there are less crevices for little critters to decide to live inside of. And then you can put them in little shed boxes too.
That's fair.
So that's why I was like that. Like, oh, that. Or those like the inflatable furniture.
Yeah,
That we
I
can
always
put in
wanted a
closets.
shed out in the back just for like music stuff.
Yeah.
I've
That
always
would be
wanted
fun.
something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be really
You
fun.
can get one of you can buy one of those little like tiny homes to put in the back. You would have to get there's certain laws that you would have to certain permits that you would have to get for that.
Could get a shed from Home Depot.
You could do that too. And then we could soundproof it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to soundproof?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
So we'll also be getting those things from Home Depot. Oh, the cracks. Anyways,
The cracks. Snap, crackle, pop.
I want to be a Pinterest mom so bad. That's it.
Me showing you my Pinterest.
Being a Pinterest mom is so cool.
Dude, having Pinterest, like, changed my life.
Going to your friends' places, like when their moms were Pinterest moms, and like you would
could
just
tell.
see the decor. I wanted to be one of those so bad,
You know,
and I aspired for that, and I will continue. I will continue to aspire.
never stop. Never stop. Never stopping. So, just remember that.
Oh, the way that your finger just like, wah, yeah. Oh, okay. Anyways,
I'm casting a spell.
to be a wine mom is my destiny, but I always forget to buy wine.
Yeah, because it's
This
like
is true.
the thing with wine. It's like I mean, you and me both are kind of picky about wine, but I'm pickier about wine.
You're much pickier about wine.
So
Because after being with my parents at home for a bit, I started having a lot more wine.
yeah,
So
yeah. No thanks.
I do like my wines. But it's nice. Did you? I mean, I know you didn't love, but you liked the Snoop Dogg wine,
Yeah.
the 19 Crimes wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, love those
I
ones.
only like very few.
Smart and Final, great place to pick up wine.
Just give me a barefoot fruit scotto and we are set.
Yes, if it's a fruity little drink, give it to Ronnie.
I just need a fruit scotto and that's all.
Yeah, Ronnie just needs a fruity little fizzy little drink to save the day, or a twisted tea. Oh, did I make my disclaimer earlier? Disclaimer: if you are below the age of 21, don't be drinking alcohol. Don't be irresponsible. Don't do that. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait.
Wait.
They don't love you like I love you. I do really need to be picking up more wine because we go, like I said earlier, like we go to Smart and Final. It's a really great place to pick up wine. We got like the Snoop Dogg wine was like $5.
Yeah, I
It
think
was great. We started off greeting Nate into California by
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out and
Snoop Dogg
wine.
wine.
Snoop Dogg wine. In-N-Out and Snoop Dogg wine.
What else could you ask for?
What else could you ask for? Like, that was us being #us. That was so amazing. That was a greeting time.
A greeting to California.
Yeah. That's a great greeting to California, I think, personally. If you don't think so, I don't know. You might just not be chill like that.
No, exactly.
You could also be California sober. If you don't know what that means, look that up.
Yeah.
I want to do the trendy thing where we paint our front door a cute color. I still hold this opinion very strongly. By
That's
that,
fair.
I mean I wrote this like an hour ago, hour and a half.
My old house, the door was originally bright blue.
Zillow.
Zillow.
They do bright blue, I think. But I do love a good. I just want like a nice bright front door. Mm-hmm. I feel like I want it to be pink. I don't see a nice bright pink front door enough.
That's fair.
Or purple, as usual. Like ovs.
Per use.
For you, it would be red.
Per use.
Ooh, but that would mean I would kind of want to just paint my house like crazy colors that kind of aren't nice. But like, yes, they are.
They're nice to you.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't have an HOA.
Oh, yeah.
Because then it'll be like...
Having an HOA is nice, but also not having one is also nice. It just depends on what you want for your home, for your property. But that would be cute.
It would be cute.
Anyways,
it could be really fun.
Topic. Oh, we also were watching Duncan versus Six Grandmas. If you don't know Duncan, I believe his TikTok user is like Duncan You Not. He does a lot of like Karen, POV stuff. Mm-hmm. He's very funny, but I also don't always watch that content. But it comes up on my page, on my For You page very often, and it's very silly. But he was in it was Jubilee?
Yeah.
He was in a Jubilee
Always
video.
At the scene of the crime.
Always at the scene of the crime. And it was
at the scene of the crime.
It was him versus 6 grandmas. And
Odd one out.
Odd one out. And he had to pretend to be a grandma as well. And I'm going to try and take us through the timeline of it as best as I can. So he started off by pretending that he had family in Georgia. Mm-hmm. He does not have any family in Georgia. And then he was like, I am a paralegal. I've been doing that for 35 years, I think.
He said he retired and he was a paralegal for 35 years.
Yep. And then there's a person named Rhoda. She's a nudist. She's crazy.
Yeah.
We love her.
Go you.
No, yeah, she seemed very comfortable with herself. She seemed to be having a really good life. And I just think that's really cool and amazing for someone to continue to feel free in embracing themselves and their sexuality and just like being happy in their body without necessarily being sexual about it, because being a nudist isn't always inherently sexual. Duncan pretended to have a motorcycle at home for the grandchildren. And he also was like, my famous recipe is a banana pudding and everyone loves it. They always ask me to make it every single time they come over. And then it just goes to a shot of him going, I have never cooked a banana pudding in my life. From there, I have nothing more to add on that video. He won, was it $1,000?
I don't know what they actually win. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what they win in Odd One Out.
He won money, at least.
I know he won money, but I just don't know what the amount of money it was. So, who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, he won money.
And from there, I also need, I need those Dubai chocolates. With kanafa. Mm-hmm. So, oh my god,
it looks so good
with the pistachio butter or the pistachio cream and the kanafe.
You should try to make some.
I have been wanting to so bad. I just need to look at where I want to order things, because no matter how much you tell me I should be using TikTok Shop, I'm scared of it. It feels
because they get you with the shipping.
It feels like Shein and Temu, and while I have literally purchased things from Temu, I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't. They scare me. In the middle of using Temu, people are just like, they're stealing your information. So I was like, fuck. So I switched payment methods and whatnot and hoo-has and hee-hees to be safe. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't trust it. No matter how much people say that you should trust it, it scares me. But big companies are using it to like sell stuff.
Are our pots and pans from TikTok shop? Yes. And are they the best pots and pans I've ever used in my entire life? Yes.
We didn't order them though. Ronnie's mom ordered them
Thanks,
for us.
Mom.
Thank you. It was really sweet. Really appreciate that because these are so nice. But like, damn, I cannot bring myself to use it. It scares me so bad.
I get it. Because I hear like the shipping is always like so expensive.
But I will also say there are so many people who are very satisfied with what they received from TikTok Shop. And they said that the shipping was really fast too.
I'm just like, I see TikTok Shop and then I'm like, see, I don't know if you're being paid to tell me that this is good or not.
I know. It's so scary. People are always shoving things in your face now. And it's like, I totally get it. Because like sometimes the product is really good. And when the product is good, shove it in my face. I'm not going to be mad about that. But like, it's scary. I can't tell how much people are getting paid for all this shit.
No, yeah. I'm like, are you being paid to like tell me that this is good and to buy this? Or are you just telling? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But one thing TikTok has convinced me of, it's that I need to try kanafe. Kanafe chocolate.
I need to try it so bad. I need it.
And then the last thing on the talking points is the Brat remixes. I loved every single one of them. Everyone that's been complaining about the Brat remixes, grow up, learn what a remix is, and then come back and tell me what you think. And if you still don't like them, ugh.
I like tried saying like, okay, I don't want to be like annoying and like pretentious about it because people were like saying on like Twitter, of course. They were like being like,
oh, is that the scene?
I just like, especially for Ariana, the Ariana Grande remix, "Sympathy's a Knife" with Charlie. People are like, why didn't she just like do like a verse? Like, why didn't she just swap out the verse and like Ariana just like did that? Like, why did they? Like, these are not like remixes. Like this, and that. Like, these are entirely different songs. And I was talking about it with Brandon, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest, if we had a project at school where we had a song and then we had to remix it, if we just switched out a verse, that would not have slid as a remix at all, like, because that's literally not what a remix is.
No, so you don't switch out a verse. Have a lot of people been doing that and calling that a remix in recent years? Yes. Is there an official definition of what, like, is it illegal to make a bad remix? No. But those remixes are bad. The Brat remixes are not bad. Like, the Brat remixes are literally not supposed to be the original song with a verse swapped out. Like, that's kind of literally the entire point. The song is being used and chopped up as a sample, and then you mix it into something completely different to change the meaning, to change the context. If you're having a new artist featured on it and you want them to write something that's not the original lyrics, they end up writing something that means something completely different and has completely different lore behind it. So you can change the context of the song, and it can be a remix that way. Like, so learn what a remix is. It won't hurt you to learn what a remix is. It's not a bad remix when it doesn't sound exactly like the original. If you don't like the remix, you can say you don't like the remix. Just don't say it's a bad remix when it's a good remix, objectively speaking.
Exactly. So,
because it's like, there have been so many cases where I prefer the original to the remix. So you can just say that you prefer the original to the remix. But you can't say that they're bad remixes, because that's just not true. Like, that's just a lie. We're going to move on to rambling with the Redditors. Let us go. Yes, I'm over 18. God, get off my case. So, I brought some more AskReddits. So, and this question was asked by mustdominate_OTAL. That's a really ominous one. Okay. This was asked 17 hours ago, so it's really new. What industry is a lot more dark and sinister than most people realize?
Okay.
Nursing homes. Jigsaw 115 says.
Okay.
I didn't think the worst part of EMS would be learning how most nursing homes in my area treat their patients, but it is by far. That is so sad.
That's like so sad.
It makes sense because, I mean, there are so many people that literally work in the nursing home industry specifically to profit off of people who are old and suffering, which is gross.
Yeah.
Get a life. There's literally so many other things that you could be doing with yourself right now.
Yeah.
Okay, used dash cauliflower 744 replied and said, when I was in nursing school, I did a clinical rotation in a bunch of nursing homes, and I'll spare the details and leave it at, please just kill me before putting me in a nursing home. Damn.
I mean, I don't think I would want to work in a nursing home either.
Or be in one.
Because I hear the stuff that comes out of there, and I'm like, oh, I'm good.
No.
It's just like, it's either like gross or like scary.
And sad.
Yeah.
And upsetting. And concerning. Okay, I saw this one earlier and I was really confused by it.
Okay.
The tomato industry says
Not big tomato.
MIMMZY. The tomato industry. I went to a lecture for extra credit in college on the history of the tomato. I was expecting to hear how people used it and where people started growing them and whatnot. What I got was essentially a full season of The Sopranos. Extortion, murder, blackmail, vandalism, you name it. The tomato industry was rife with the worst shit.
What?
That's crazy. Afro Thunder 666 says, I am in the produce industry. This is the worst, dirtiest, sleaziest group of filth I've ever worked with. That's insane.
What? Is there more about that? Because I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm so curious. Look into Probulator 31 says, look into avocados. Literal cartels are starting to get into the industry because we need our guacamole on game day.
What?
Okay, is this your... Okay, Code and Cats says, in all fairness, they do this in literally any and every industry. Limes, tequila, avocados, gas. Literally any profitable industry worth the squeeze will pay a tax to the cartel in Abu area they have influence. And in any area they have influence. Okay, typo. That's crazy.
Dang.
That also totally makes sense because, I mean, when there's big industries of stuff like that, there's a lot of ways that people can do things like smuggling. So you can, like, if you're, like, able to help the cartel smuggle things in, like, they might be able to pay you, like, massive sums of different things. And, like, that's why so many different things, like, so many different companies have such secret money that come from seemingly nowhere. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That makes sense, though.
It's a little bonkers. Was not expecting.
Okay, what else? Oh my gosh, that's so many. Wait, I need to minimize that. Where did it go? So many. Okay. I thought working... Okay, sure_disc8972 says, I thought working at a local flower shop would be rosy and idyllic until I was told to upsell grieving widows on already overpriced casket sprays. Oh.
What?
No.
What?
Diddler_on_the_roofs says... This is far too true. My wife is a floral designer at a large florist. She went in thinking, yay, play with flowers and make pretty stuff all day. And it is definitely not that most of the time. It's sorry for your loss. That'll be $1,600.
No, because flowers are so expensive.
It's insane how expensive it is to get flowers.
Like, what?
That's crazy.
Like...
Oh my gosh. PEATHAH says temp agencies who provide housing, and sensitive
Why would it...
_files 6582 says, yeah, human trafficking and all. Like, oh, that's crazy.
What? Okay.
Yeah, some temp. I'll read Troll Selector SELEKTOR says, I fucking hate temp agencies. They should honestly in some form be made illegal. It doesn't make any sense why someone should be doing the same job at a temp agency for longer than a year. At that point, your employment is not temporary in nature. I used to work for an employer that made liberal use of temp agencies to fill vacant positions. Some people who were quote-unquote temps were quote unquote temps for 3 to 5 years, all the while getting paid less and getting no benefits than the full timers who were doing the same job.
That's so irritating.
That's insane.
Like, ridiculous.
So, okay. Furious _ George 3030 says, this will get buried, but the aquarium industry is awful. The amount of death and fish we just throw away would shock you. On top of that, many shops sell fish to people who are not set up properly to take care of the animal.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that so much. There's so much animal abuse in the pet industry. Pet and display animal industry.
Yeah.
What is it?
Especially in places like aquariums and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, y'all do not care for these animals.
Pushing the Boxes says, I agree. I did saltwater fish and reptile sales at an LFS. The amount of animals that die in shipping alone is staggering, but most pets are sold into homes that cannot afford proper care. I lived in a college town and kids would blow student loan money on exotic pets, then abandon them. I knowingly sentenced countless animals to death by selling the bare minimum requirements to house special needs animals. It's dark, and pet store owners are truly evil people.
Dang.
Use My Sponge replied to that and said, I had wonderful coworkers at the store I used to work at, and we all valued educating ourselves and doing our due diligence. One of my managers had been in the saltwater hobby for decades, and working with him was an invaluable experience. That being said, I hated live animal sales, and it's why I ended up quitting. We were allowed to deny sales with impunity, but too many customers were impulsive, refused to do their own research, or considered animals as toys for children. Corporate's stance of care were extremely outdated and quote-unquote cost-effective, and provided a terrible example for customers. I could only do so much. I love reptiles, but there are too many species that are irresponsible to sell to the general public.
I believe that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think so as well.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to have every animal, guys, as pets.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not made to happen in some context, and that's fine.
Yeah. Mice Are Tiny says, academia, abuse, exploiting young, ambitious people, nepotism, inefficient allocation of resources. Yes, 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 and yes.
Yep.
Academia is crazy, and it is so deeply political, and people have no idea how much they're indoctrinating their kids into different things by sending them to the schools that they're sending them to. Like, trust. Love the schools that I went to. Happy to have the education that I do have, but it's also insane the kind of stuff that happened even through the schools that I have been to in general. Like, the education industry is so absolutely wild.
No, I know. It's just like, I don't know, just like, it's a mess. It's
An absolute mess in some
especially because
aspects.
teachers can't even afford to live.
No, yeah. Like, teachers barely are able to hold their own jobs.
It's like, no wonder why teachers are dropping left and right. Like, I also, like, well, it goes back to the thing where people aren't taking care of their kids. And so it's making it harder for these teachers to handle these kids, so these teachers are tired and they're severely underpaid. So I understand why they wouldn't want to work, and they just end up quitting after like a year or so, because it's just too much, and especially because school systems, especially public school systems, don't really care about children.
Yeah.
They just care about having like
good numbers, good stats, good
and
performance.
So it's like they care more about that and like retention. They don't care about retention rates. They care about graduation rates. Mm-hmm. So.
And scores. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we are moving on to another question in AskReddit, posted by stunning_structure_2. What's more impressive when it's done naked? I think this is a great question.
Okay.
Before we get to these, I want us to try and answer these questions. What do we think?
I don't know. Do you have something in mind in particular or no?
this is just in reference to the 2024 Paris Olympics. I would say the pole vault. Because of that one dude that couldn't get over the pole vault because he was packing.
Because he was packing. It's crazy.
Go him too. Like, amazing. But also, like, damn. The fact that you were packing and that's the reason that you couldn't win, that's... Oh, I would be pissed.
No, honestly, I would be pissed.
I'd be so pissed.
I'd be like, really? Should have tucked.
Should have tucked. Literally should have tucked. That would have helped. It would have helped so much.
Mm-hmm. But whatever. Anyways,
more people need to learn how to do that. Anyways, do you have anything?
I can't think of anything in particular, really, honestly.
I've seen some of these responses, and I think that they're really good.
Okay.
I feel like you'll be impressed, too.
Okay.
Snarky Orchid says, deep frying. Fuck yes.
Dude, actually, yeah.
Don't ask me to make bacon if I am unclothed.
Dude, I have to be in a hazmat suit.
Absolutely. With a mask.
Making sure I have a glove on my...
Oh, a long glove. A long it goes all the way up my
glove.
arm. Heat protecting glove.
I'm so scared of deep frying things.
Andy Mayon Sleep says public speaking. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
That would be very impressive
because
to do
would
naked.
Not be able to focus.
Yes. Economy-signature-27 says going down a metallic slide in the summer. Ooh. Ow.
That sounds like it would be really, really painful.
If you lubed it up, that could be fine. Really dangerous. Really dangerous.
Or just get some water, cold water.
Oh, that would be so crazy, though. But the metal slide, it would cool down pretty quickly if you put the cold water on it.
Yeah.
So maybe that. I don't know how quickly it would heat up again, though. So that's really scary. DASAN. Oh, Das Angry Panda says beekeeping. Naked? Wild.
Right.
That's wild. Oh, wait. Have you seen the picture that that lady, she was pregnant and then she had someone like spray like queen bee pheromones all over her stomach, so then an entire swarm of bees would like land on her stomach. Like it was like for a photo shoot so she could take pictures with her stomach completely covered in bees with a baby in it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
She's come pretty close to that though. Okay.
Yeah.
Mathematicus_Rex says spacewalks. I mean, yeah, you would freeze.
I just think about that one episode of Magic School Bus.
That's crazy.
Remember when he took off his helmet?
Yeah.
I think about that.
I love Magic School Bus.
Me too.
Need to watch. Where can we watch? I'll find it. We'll watch. I also need to watch Winnie the Pooh again. I mean, I was watching Winnie the Pooh earlier this year. Pretty recently, a few months ago. I enjoyed.
You can watch it on Tubi, and Netflix.
Nice.
And YouTube from $1.99 and Amazon Prime Video.
Okay.
$1.99.
The Baha'i Digit said welding.
Okay.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Too many sparks. PAPPARMANE says a job interview. I mean, yeah. Unless the job interview is for adult films, I would think so.
Yeah. So.
Korea Max says Arctic expeditions. Yeah, that would be really impressive naked.
I just got chilly.
What is it? Oh my gosh, what was her name? She was a model. Was it Kate something? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name.
Who?
She's blonde. She's white. She has blue eyes. Which is like so many people.
Okay, so that really doesn't.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm like, damn, this is not gonna help
Kate
anything.
Winslet.
Kate. So she
does it start with a W?
I think she was on the cover of Sports Illustrated or something. Maybe it does start with a W.
Did Kanye West talk about her?
I don't know. Maybe. Every _employee_7493 says climbing a barbed wire fence.
Yeah. That would be really.
FL0X-MAZTR says frying bacon. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
We're moving on to our
Those
next
are good
one.
things. Those are good.
The next question that we have is, again, from AskReddit, posted by worldly_economy8411. If you had to eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, personally, sushi. I can say that every time confidently. Ronnie, go.
I feel like it always changes. I feel like I always end up saying steak and fries, but that's just because it's like two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
But I need my Mexican food.
You need your Mexican food.
So I'm like, if I say a burrito, I can make that in 1,000 different ways.
Speaking of food, should we get food with Iz when she gets here?
We can.
We'll ask. It depends on if she has or hasn't eaten.
We'll ask because
We'll figure it out. Anyways. Yeah, I would definitely, I can confidently say sushi, but when I say sushi, I mean like sushi from the sushi restaurants that I do like to go to. I have never been to Japan, so I'm not going to claim to have Japan quality sushi. But the sushi that I do enjoy having, I love. And I love sushi with my whole heart. And with the sauces, people hate it with a lot of the sauces. Get off my case. I love it with the sauces too. I love pure sushi too, but give me the sauces sometimes. Give me variety. I want the freshness sometimes, and then other times I want it completely drenched.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't, but like I get it.
If sushi was a burger, you would get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Ronnie doesn't with fish.
I don't like seafood.
Yeah. Texture-wise, flavor-wise, no.
Sorry.
I love seafood. Give me sardines. Give me raw fish. Give me smoked fish. And salmon. Salmon skin is yummy. Also squid. Pusit.
See it.
It's well, I mean,
Like guys,
most
I'm
I've had
picky.
squid.
I know I'm picky. Okay, so shut up. Anyways,
Active switch _ says pasta. Yummy. Fair. There's so many varieties to pasta that like you really couldn't go wrong. I would obviously get tired of it, but with the amount of what pasta generally speaking, with so many varieties, I'll take it. Yeah.
That's all you can do with it.
LYLYTR0NNN says sandwiches. Anything can be a sandwich.
True.
That's true. I think that's a s'more is a sandwich. You know, a deli sandwich. Oh, give me a deli sandwich any day.
Deli sandwich.
A sandwich from P Bagel. Shout out to Nate specifically. And I also haven't had one, but I'm just trusting Nate because he has a good flavor palette. So, Nice Arthur 32 says, "I have nipples, Greg. Can I be a sandwich?" Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
The first time I don't fully like read something before reading, like before reading it out loud to you guys. That's what happens. Cool. Maybe I won't do that again. Dampo 007 says, "I've been eating mashed potatoes with spinach for about 4 years straight, and I can use 2 hands to count how many times I've cheated on my quote-unquote diet." You'd be fine with mashed potatoes and spinach.
Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I love spinach.
Me too.
Neat _dress_8555 says, "Tacos, endless combos. Plus, who gets tired of tacos?" Thank you. Exactly. They're like, especially when I would visit, like before I lived here, when I would visit Ronnie, we would have tacos for like 90% of the meals of every single day. And I was never mad about it. I was always so happy. I had so much, like there was so much variation. I could get a different drink. Like it was crazy. I just loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
Sweet X Lily says, "A classic cheeseburger. It's delicious and satisfying every single time."
I agree.
I agree. I always get a cheeseburger. If there's one thing about me, if I can't decide what I want to get from the rest of the menu and it's the first time I've been to that place in forever, I'm getting a cheeseburger. If I'm at Outback, cheeseburger. If I'm at Applebee's, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
If I'm
going to Outback, I'm getting my fucking sirloin steak.
I get it.
Outback special. Give me the house salad with ranch and give me those fries on the side, please.
I get it. Ooh, IHOP burgers. Amazing. I love an IHOP burger.
IHOB.
IHOP in general.
IHOB. Like, remember IHOB?
Yes.
What a time. I really thought they were going to change the name for a second.
No. But it was good. I like their stuff. Lucifer's Veiny Anus
Okay.
says 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Real.
Nice, yeah.
Okay.
Worldly _ economy 8411 again says pizza. You can change the toppings every time. That's
like that
fair.
place that we just saw.
We need to go.
Oh my god.
I like the yummy numbers.
It's in Texas.
Okay.
So
God damn
I
it.
go to Texas, I guess.
Shit, like, that's the only option that we have at this point. Okay.
I know.
r/AskReddit. This was posted by Satoshi-Chris, Kris. What is so fun to do yet nobody does it? Slot Bun says, big fan of running upstairs on all fours.
Me too.
Yeah.
Dude, I
I love doing that.
that.
It's so fun.
I love doing that.
Like, I want to feel like a little, like, monster. Although, if I saw someone coming up the stairs like that,
I would
towards
start
me,
crying.
Oh, fuck.
I would literally start crying.
Angry Machinist says, pushing a shopping cart fast and then jumping on the bar and then riding it through the parking lot. Yes.
Real.
Ooh. Yup _she's _still _mad says, I got a story for you. When my daughter was late 5 to early 6 years old, her and I went to a Lowe's, and of course we got the race car cart because of, immaturity. My wife went to the other side of the store, and so my daughter and I found ourselves unsupervised just east of the paint aisles. Damn, giving us cardinal directions.
Okay.
Suddenly another dad appeared around the edge of the aisle to the left of us with his son and a second race car cart. Wordlessly, we both glanced at each other, and then over our shoulders around us, we decided we were in the clear, and with a subtle nod, both of us suddenly took off up our respective lanes, making race car noises all the way to the end of our aisles. We arrived together at the end at the same time, smiled at each other along with each other's giggling kids. Conceding the tie with an exchange of upwards nods, we rolled away knowing everyone's day was that much better because of a 30-second impromptu race between strangers.
That's kind of
That's
awesome.
cute.
Like, I get it.
Sick Mission says, skip. Such a fun way to get around, and you can really fly if you have good technique. Yes.
I love skipping.
New apartment, new me says, doing things alone, going out to eat, movies, shopping, etc. Date yourself occasionally.
This is also very true.
This is also
I used to take myself
so true.
out. I used to take myself out to eat not all the time, but every 2 weeks or so, just because I was like, okay, I need to learn how to be by myself. Like, I need to learn how to appreciate my own presence.
Yeah.
So I would just take myself out to get at a sit down restaurant and just get food by myself.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, freedom number. By number, I mean freedom no 7221 says, skinny dipping. As long as you do it discreetly, it's absolutely amazing. I can get that.
Yeah.
Never done it. Seems like it could be fun. Stresses me out, though. I feel like something's going to happen.
Right?
I'm like, oh.
I'm like
something is swimming. Like, even though I'm in a pool that's brightly lit, I'm like, something's underneath and it's going to grab my dookie.
like the Final Destination.
Oh, like you get sucked at the bottom of the pool because it starts draining. That shit is so scary.
Ugh, God, scared.
Final Destination, like,
did damage to
indoctrinating us into fearing so many things.
Literally damage.
But that's pretty much all that I have
Okay.
for the episode.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
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 How was it? What did you think of everything that I put in?
I like these ones. I just like going through the threads.
They're fun. I like the AskReddits. AskReddits are kind of silly. I feel like there's so much to explore. There's so many things that other people have to say.
Lots of different
Yeah.
inputs.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Couldn't think of how to word that for a second. Whoopsies. Sorry, y'all. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, I'll forgive Ronnie.
Sorry.
But you can find us on YouTube. Just look up Brandon Amore, rambling about things I read on Reddit. Or you can look up RATIROR, Brandon Amore. That way, everything will come up. We also have an Instagram now. We have an official Instagram, RATIROR_podcast. You can also follow each of us individually. I am Brandon._.amore on Instagram and TikTok.
I'm Ronnie Red, RONNIIRED on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah. And guys, please interact with our Instagram. Please, guys.
Please
Okay,
interact with our
I'm gonna be
Instagram.
posting a lot soon. I post little sneak peeks of what we're doing, and what we're up to. So follow Okay, hold on. I have to RAITOR.
You spelled it incorrectly.
I spelled it wrong.
It's RATIROR. RATIROR. It's literally right there, Ronnie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started trying to spell it in my head.
RATIROR. RATIROR_podcast.
And then we made a really cute profile picture. So
Yes, we made a cute profile
It's
picture.
really cute.
And also, we will be posting clips of the podcast, little snippets of these episodes, the little silly things that we have to say. Share them with all of your friends. Share all of our posts with all of your friends. Share them, as Italian Box says, to your family group chat. Maybe not some of the episodes. Double check the episodes.
Before.
Check if they're safe first, and then send them to your family group chat.
yeah.
But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. What's my tidbit of advice? I think I might have mentioned this earlier, but if you don't want to spend the full money to get Febreze and whatnot, go to Dollar Tree. There's a lot of really good alternatives. They work pretty well. I would highly rate the fabric scent spray thing. It looks a lot like the spray bottle version of Febreze. So definitely look into those. And also, if you want to restock on your Glade auto spray things, they sell those at Dollar Tree as well. And the little cute little toilet gels that you see from TikTok, also at Dollar Tree. And the 4D gummies. Literally, this is Dollar Tree promo at this point. But there's a lot of things that you can get at places that you would not think that you can get them. So just check it out. And hopefully that advice helped you find something that you've been looking for a while. Yep, that's it.
One more thing.
Okay.
Guys, we have new thumbnails, so go like our thumbnails, and I hope you guys...
we have new thumbnails. Please look
I
at
hope
them.
you guys enjoy them.
They're crazy, but they're also amazing and fun and wonderful. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night. Hopefully you didn't use this podcast as a reason to stay up all night. But I mean, if you missed us, you missed us. So happy to be here hanging out with you. We hope that you're happy to be here hanging out with us too. Okay, yeah. Anyways, later. Love you. Bye. Good night.
Love you
Good
guys.
morning. Good rest of your day. Have a great year. Have a great Halloween.
Have a great birthday.
Have a great
Valentine's Day.
have a great
Easter.
have a great Diwali. Have a great
Hanukkah.
have a great Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. Have a great Dia de los Muertos.
Chinese New Year.
Have a
New
great
Year.